Hello guys, so welcome to today's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time where you see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with the evening news. All right, so we're going to get information on the officiating referees and VAR. We go dey in charge of our match between we and Tottenham Hotspur. So now we're going to find out, say, referee Jared Gillett now go dey in charge of the VAR for the match. Now people go say, I would say, why would they talk about this man? Now this man gets so many things where Arsenal fans they complain of, and one of the major reasons which I want us to talk about is that he is a Liverpool fan. So first of all, Michael Oliver now go dey in charge of the match we go play against Tottenham Hotspur. So apart from Michael Oliver, then this Jared Gillett is a Liverpool fan. So for the fact saying him be Liverpool fan, Arsenal fans come dey complain. For the Daily Mail actually put out a story on this man and the match. Now when you look at the headline of the story where the Daily Mail they talk about, it can say Arsenal fans fear key factor in this weekend's North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur, which could have a huge impact on their title pursuits. Now, the key factor is the fact that we have a VAR referee, as a video assistant referee, who is a fan of our rival. So when there are questionable calls, this man might make some decisions which will affect us. And there is a precedent, a very, very recent precedent about this. We make Arsenal fans want to say, this is already happened last week, make it not happen to us. So now the match between Nottingham Forest and Everton, that match, they filled with so much controversy. For that match, there were 3 questionable calls, 3 penalty appeals, 3. Where we say the VAR there, Stuart Atwell, who is a Luton Town fan. Stuart Atwell said those 3 issues, those 3 incidents, no be penalty at all. And those incidents involve Ashley Young of Everton when they foul different people, and even get one way clear, like say, that one clear die. That one say the ball touching hand for inside box 18, confirm penalty. VAR say no be penalty. Now, after the match, based on Nottingham Forest, the fight relegation battle, they were so annoyed. They come right to the Pidgin because they see, make una give us the audio recording of the discussion inside the VAR room, because this is unacceptable. And you know, say former referee Clattenburg, he don't turn consultants for Nottingham Forest. So now they advise them how they go navigate all these things to knock the referee apako. To hold them tight. For a tight, put them in the tight corner. So that man don't give them the advice. They come outside for the media, say PGML before we talk anything, because match don't go, beside match don't go, but we cannot let this injustice stand. Give us the tape. Was it not yesterday or this morning? PGML come outside talk, say then go do peace talk with Nottingham Forest, and they will still release the tape for Nottingham Forest, not for the general public. So now for Nottingham Forest, they will release the tape. That point alone shows say something is wrong with that tape, because if the tape is free of controversy, I believe the PGML will just release them to the whole world, as Nottingham Forest actually advised them. And you know what piqued my attention? That the fact that Nottingham Forest in their statement, you know, say this was a big matter. They actually put out a statement. They said in their statement before the match, they warned the PGML that we, Luton Town, Burnley, Sheffield, all of us they fight relegation battle. This VAR man, now Luton Town fan. So in judgment, go they clouded. Please remove him. The PDML refused. At the end of the day, that same VAR man where they complain of, come like disallow 3 different penalty calls. Say none of them be penalty. It's just like the witch crying in the night, the baby died in the morning. Obviously, go say now that witch died killer. So now the matter with it. So as Arsenal fans, they look as that one they play out. They look the matter. Now they come bring out our own officials. Don't say Michael Oliver. Then go be the referee, then Jared Gillett, then go be the VAR. Now, everybody knows that Jared Gillett is a Liverpool fan. And Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, all of us there for title race. So if we get original penalty, this man self can come outside and say, no be penalty. That's how they cry early. Now, don't they tell the PGML? When I change them, when I change the man, we don't want, although the PGML have not made any statement yet. So we dey wait. We go know whether they will talk anything or they will leave it like that. And this one will make anything will happen for that Arsenal Spurs match. Now, if there are questionable calls, we no go our way. People go dey attribute and say, "Should we talk am? Say this man na Liverpool fan. Say it will really affect us." But more just hope say in professionalism will actually override any sense of injustice when go on dish out on us. So more just leave the matter as it be. So moving forward, we're going to hear say Aaron Slot, who's the coach of Feyenoord, and then go take over Liverpool. Moving forward, say Liverpool already they discussed with them, say they would like making take over their club. Well, me I don't really know the man pedigree, but they say the man they very very good. Say Feyenoord won't win the league for Eredivisie in Holland, so or Netherlands if you like. So well, I wish them all the best of luck. So I want this opportunity to let you know say if there is any female member of our community we understand football. So they invite that person to come and join our punditry. Yes, because when you check today, I check our demographics. I can notice say on Facebook we have about 90,000 community members. On YouTube we have about 16,500. On Twitter I have about 1,000. So I check everything, and I'm male. All our punditry, all of them are men. Basato, Guy Emmanuel, Ogajoka, men, knife everywhere, with exception of few women. But they're not really that active because so I think they put out the opportunity there. If there's any female member of our community who wishes to join our punditry, you are welcome. Come and join us and air your views again. So that's how we grace our studio. Plenty men they for corner where they say I'm ready, but for now, I beg, we could balance our demographics because we get women too. We have a 94% men for our community, then we have 6% women. So we need to represent those women for the studio, make everything just balance. So I say make I put them out there. So anybody interested, just enter my DM and let me know. So you're interested. All right, moving forward. You can club second comments I want to talk about Arsenal. So Babako talk say you know like but he was confessing that he watched the Arsenal versus Chelsea match. So he come to say now the first 5 minutes in watch. So after watch that first 5 minutes, say don't say no. So after go kill them this one. Say no watch again. Say it was obvious. So Arsenal will wipe them with like kill them. So at the end of the day, just 5 minutes. He say and that was enough. So he just come out mind for the match. You get. So I don't say we now as we did now. Make you carry out for mind. Say anytime we Arsenal they play. Many people all over the world they watch our match. Nobody Arsenal fans they watch our match now. Man City fans they watch our match. Liverpool fans they watch our match. Again, as of now, just like okay, imagine a Liverpool play Everton yesterday. Do you know the amount of Arsenal fans that watched that match yesterday, myself inclusive? So all of us they watch, and all of us they wish ourselves bad luck. Not be this morning club they talk say he's wishing that Arsenal will have a crisis. Arsenal and Man City they will undergo crisis mode so that they will lose anyhow. So on a normal level, nobody say we hate ourselves on a normal banter. So we wish. Okay, for example, now Manchester City they play Brighton. Are you thinking I'm supporting Manchester City to go there and win? I want me Brighton give them 10-0 if possible, but we know that's not possible anyway. So I don't know how the match will be until I see the lineup. The lineup then will let me know how the match will turn out. It's not like a Man City lineup or Brighton lineup. If the lineup still gets more meat, still strong, small, I will still say okay, and especially that defense gets. So if he gets body, I will say okay. Because when you look at the Everton defense, they have a Brathwaite, who's like one of the tallest defenders in EPL. They have a Tarkowski, who's like one of the warriors. Yeah, so they have Seamus Coleman, they have Mayelenko. So these are guys who say if they score you one, it will hard to equalize it. So it is what it is. That one self don't pass. Now, based on what I talk in the morning about Tottenham Hotspur, whether they will drop points against Man City willingly, and they look like whether they get any incentive, whether the opportunity for them to even get the top 4 there. Because when you look at Tottenham Hotspur games, Tottenham Hotspur will play Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur will play Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur will play Man City. This is they're very, very easy. At the same time, I can go check the games of Aston Villa. There are 4 remaining games. Make I see whether it is strong or whether it is very, very easy games. Now, I confident say Aston Villa games also, they're very, very difficult. The first game that they play now, their next one, the first one they will play against Chelsea at home. And Chelsea don't lose 5-0 against Arsenal. I don't expect Chelsea to go and lose again against Aston Villa and their best player will not come back in Cole Palmer. He will not come back. Maloguto go don't, like some players go don't come back. So I don't expect them to go there and capitulate like a pack of cards. Get based on out of respect, they go on to represent their own club. Now after that Chelsea match, that's the potential match that Aston Villa can actually drop points. After that one, Aston Villa are going to the Amex Stadium. Anything can happen. That's as long as the Villa no dey for the Villa Park, anything can happen. After that one, do you know that Aston Villa is playing Liverpool? And Liverpool self, they know say they need to win all their games for them to even stand a chance. Say maybe they go fit and do anything for this league title as they go. After that one, their final game of the season is against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace of recent on the Gbera, they don't win their last 3 games. So then say now they play now. They know they smile. So I look all those things, can't do comparison with Tottenham Hotspur. There is still a mathematical chance, regardless of whether Spurs they play with Liverpool and Man City, that Spurs can actually still qualify. Pending waiting, because as it stands now, Spurs don't play 32 games. They're 6 points behind Aston Villa. Aston Villa don't play 34 games. So Spurs get like 2 outstanding. So depending on what happens, if they play those 2 games now, can't win, you get, then they will be equal on points. So depending on how the Spurs get 6 games to go, they still get one more. So all these things, now part of the things I look, I say, okay, beat them, yes. Well, we know what to go up against Man City, and Man City can still beat them. I mean, I'm going to forget historical data. It can still be rewritten. Yes, so now all those things I say, make I just let you know. All right, away from that, so people like in KT, I can't come outside and talk. Say he's full of confidence for the North London derby, based on what we do this North London side Tottenham Hotspur last season. So we'll go beat them 2-0, where Iloris do own goal and Odegaard can score one screamer from outside. We score them 2-0. So we are looking at replicating that same thing by the time we meet this season. And one thing is, I don't look that Spurs team on paper. They'll be shit packer on paper. So if we catch them, we are better than them in all rounds. The only person will be fear me whenever I go there. We love to play against us. Now be Hurricane. And it's no longer there. Gets so even the Richarlison will be that striker now. That one said, you know, really they fit and I don't miss the last 2 games. So they talk say the game will go return against Arsenal, but we don't say even if you return, you know, go 100% fit. Get so maybe they put Son for the number 9. If you check the first level play for the Emirates Stadium, we gave them a gift. We gifted them 2 goals. If not, they're supposed to collect. We just gifted them 2 goals. But this time around, they will be playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And one thing I love Spurs for at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is the fact that they are always proactive in their own stadium. They don't play 10 men behind the ball at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium under Ange Postecoglou. No, they always play a high line. So this time around, with the kind of form of day, Spurs never played. The last time Spurs played was when they chopped them at 4-0 against Newcastle. I mean, that was the last time they played. So they never played competitive football in a long time. So on Sunday, it will be 14 days. We'll be saying they play last. So that much rustiness could be there because they never really play competitive football compared to us. It was every 3 days we knock people, every 3 days. The last one at 5-0. Now I said we'll boost our momentum in meeting this Spurs team because that's another London derby. So we'll just watch how things will unfold. I'm somewhat optimistic that Arsenal are going to beat Tottenham Hotspur. Now, the 2024-2025 Premier League fixtures, the dates don't come out when we go see the matches, the calendar of next season, and it's going to be shown to us on June 18 by 9 p.m. That's when we'll get the fixture list of next season. Apart from that, the dates where the season will start, it has come out. Next season is going to be beginning August 17, 2024, and it will finish May 25, 2025. So now when everything will stop, so we'll just see how the calendar will be. Any which way, I want to say next season we'll make sure so we'll buy men players so it will help us compete for the title again. Now, we're going to get a report from Arsenal.com where they say they don't discover the Premier League record where we will break or we will match or we will claim at Tottenham Hotspur. You know, say for the history of the APR, only 2 clubs in Chelsea and Manchester United don't get 7 away clean sheets consecutively historically. Now we were there on 6 away clean sheets. 6 away clean sheets say for Arsenal level now record alone for Arsenal because the highest away clean sheet don't get for Arsenal at 5. But we will not match that 5. We can't surpass and make a 6, set a new record. In case of any other new manager in the future, we won't break that record. We don't set 6 for Arsenal level. Then for the league as a whole, now only Chelsea and Manchester United get 7 away clean sheets consecutively. So this Spurs match is an opportunity for us to match the record set by Chelsea and Manchester United. If we set them, then we'll look for one more, maybe 8, to surpass. Like, you need to override their own record. So, but first of all, let us match it. So we'll see whether we'll go fit one, because it don't tell the last time we'll consider away from home now. Taiwo Awoni, every person scored against us. Ever since then, nobody has scored against us. So nobody has breached our goal whenever we dey away from home, which is why we are one of the best away sides in the league. Because if you know they concede, all it takes is for your own striker to score one goal and everywhere else stew. So that's the way it is. So Mr. I just happy with Arsenal players. Now, Lauren, who's one of the Arsenal legends, so instead of comment secondary talk, say, based on waiting Ben White do England, they say, Internet say they no choose him for the national duty. Say that one don't make Ben White stronger, because he's going to be focusing on Arsenal alone in the title run. Nothing like say maybe international break don't reach, but the fear whether Ben White will go collect injury, all those fears, don't allay those fears. Say that is why in respect Ben White, and say Ben White only gets enough praises for the job when they do for Arsenal. Say only they like what's the player they bring to the table. And have you ever thought about it that anytime we they complain about our Arsenal backline, nobody they talk about Ben White. We are always focused on that left back. Children Tommy has to go play left back. China Jacob Kivio go play left back. China Zinchenko go play left back. How many times don't you hear so they complain say I who go play right back? China Ben White, because he's very, very stable. The guy don't let people beat him easily. He did very, very hard make match finish. Make when people they criticize Ben White, say Ben White the dribble and only can like a pot of soup. It is hard. So that is why most of our opposition are always targeting the left back. That is where we have major problems. So by what we are saying, hopefully next season, Timber is going to Colombia that place and make it his own, so that we'll get a stable backline. So more than things going forward. All right. So the biggest news of the night is the fact that the Daily Mail, now come second to talk about a Liverpool fan, referee Jared Gillett, we go there in charge of VAR for the match where Spurs go play against Arsenal. So the Daily Mail is putting out the report because Arsenal fans are complaining to the PGMOL, say, make not change that man for us. We know one time. Because although the referee gone, now be Michael Oliver. So Michael Oliver then go there in charge, of the match between we and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, for those who don't really understand what is happening, make I give them the background, make I give them a context. Now, everything starts to the boil based on what happened the last time. I think it was last week or early this week, the match between Nottingham Forest and Everton. For that match, the VAR was Stuart Atwell. Now, before the match, Nottingham Forest go report to the PGML, say this man, who you give us as VAR, is a Luton Town fan. And remember, say Nottingham Forest, Burnley, Sheffield United, and Luton are all in a relegation race. Who will go down, who will go up. So this man where you put there, if he gets questionable calls, we're supposed to go in our favor. He go talk say no, based on your vested interest as a fan of Luton Town. For that reason, please remove him. The PGM said no, no problem. His professionalism will not allow him to be biased. So you don't have to be worried. Now for the match, there were 3 questionable calls. Where we say referee supposed to blow penalty to Nottingham Forest. The questionable calls can't land for the table of Stuart Atwell. Stuart Atwell say no be penalty. You get now one of them. I look other 2, but at least one cleared that. That one we say Ashley Young, but touch your hand inside box 18. That one clear. No, your hand there for an unnatural position. But I say no be penalty. After the match, Nottingham Forest come para. They come put out a statement. Say first of all, may the PGML go submit the audio recording of that match. They want to listen to the conversation in the VAR room, but they know how Stuart Atwell take conclude say those 3 different incidents. We be saying now one player involved for the 3. Ashley Young, then be the protagonist for all the whole 3. We say we want to know how this thing they happen like this. So I think it was this morning or yesterday, the PGML chief on the web said they will do peace talks with Nottingham Forest because they are very, very angry. Because now this kind of thing they make team at the end of the season, team go relegate now. Now sorry to tell them. They can't sue you to court. Relegation don't come with that. So instead they will do peace talks to calm them down. Yeah, so that one they go on. So Arsenal fans they look all those and say, but this one said no go happen to us, because how do you allow a person, a referee, who everybody knows is a Liverpool fan, to be the VAR in a match between Arsenal and Spurs? Like who does that? See, make a boss for brain. At the end of the day, if Man City win all their games and win all our games, they can't win the league with 2 points. Everybody go remember the match against Brentford. Go be say they're supposed to disallow Ivan Toney goal. You know, enter. The points we will lose there. People will say, if say then give us that point. Everybody will remember what happened at Newcastle. People say, ball don't come off for line. I've never come off for line. Joe Willock play the ball, say, he don't come out. At the end of the day, there is a knackers. People will remember points that were dropped in that match. Say, if to say they don't drop these points, we could have won the league. So this league, and not small margins. Now they decide the things. So at the end of the day, we'll see whether the PGML will change this man, Jared Gillett. I don't think it will happen. But it would say at least we don't voice our complaint before the match. So more consider maybe the guy will sit up, we'll see what thing will happen at the end of the day. So my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for John N. So it's like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Thanks for tuning in. Now get out and have a good night. Bye guys.